I am devouring this book like nobody's business. Can I just tell you that? And so coming back and doing these lives reread together gives me a chance to really like take what I already know is happening in the future and see what was like sprinkled in now to kind of
like the foreshadowing that you didn't catch the first
time. Yeah. Which I'm not gonna give any of it away or anything because I don't think there's any foreshadowing, believe it or not, from where I am in the book right now compared to where we're going back to. But I think there's so much. There's so much.
Like in my read, I think I'm on chapter 21 or 22 somewhere in there.
I'm on 37.
I'm on 21. But here's the other part of this. Okay. So like when I got home last night, I left here at 8:30. And when I got home last night, Dave and I made dinner and we ate dinner. And then Dave had 4 chapters for me to read last night. So essentially I'm reading 2 books at once, which is very hard for my ADHD and my hyperfixation. Okay.
Yeah.
And then my dog done woke me up in the middle of the night because she'd worked her way out from under the cover. Like she has her own blanket. She'd gotten out from under the blanket and then she wanted to be under the blanket. So she woke me up to put her under the blanket. So I put her under the blanket. But then because I'm in my 40s and I woke up, now I got to pee. And I got up to pee.
Gotta pee all the time.
Right. I got up to pee and then I went back to bed, but I just could not get Onyx Storm out of my freaking head.
I dreamt about it.
I was like, why? But I don't think we've read that yet. So I can't ask this question because then it was like living in my brain rent free and I couldn't fall asleep. And I was like, it was 5 o'clock. I was like, do I just get up? I don't want to be up at 5. This is rude. This is rude. I don't want to be awake at 5. And then I was like, do I have my headphones now? I just listen to my book instead. And then I realized that I left my headphones here and I couldn't.
So I dreamt about it last night. And so
I know,
I'm going to repeat what I told you when I woke up. Okay. So I was not very far. Yesterday and I dreamt about the book all night. Like I dreamt. It was like I was watching a live action in my brain. And in my dream, in my dream, it was where the book ends is what my dream was telling me. It was like the book was going to end with Xaden connecting with the Venin with the silver hair.
Stop. We haven't read that yet.
Yeah, they know about the Venin with the silver hair.
No, they don't.
Yeah, she was the one trying to break out. No, she was trying to break out Jack Barlow.
Oh, you're right. My bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
I'm like, no, they know that.
Okay, sorry, I forgot about that.
That's okay.
Again, what is the deal with Jack Barlow?
I don't know. So the Venin with the silver hair, in my dream, Xaden connected with her. That girl turned out to be his mom, and Xaden looked at Violet and was like, I'm gonna go with my mom to save you from me. And so that was where my dream was. And I was like, no way this ends like that. No way this ends
like that. Because again, Rebecca Yarros is like, it's a W. So Brennan was alive is up.
Yeah.
Xaden is Venin is down. So it has to end on a good note.
I don't know.
Here's the thing. The good note might be that they find Andarna's kind.
Maybe. I don't know. All I know is that when I woke up, that was all in my head. And I was like, okay, well, alrighty then. I don't know. Anyways. Okay. So I said we jump in now.
Okay, wait. What chapter are we at? We're starting on 10,
chapter
right?
10. We're starting on 10.
Wait, let me make sure I have a bookmark. Hold on.
You're good. I wanted to see if we could try and get through 14. So that way the next one we could start at 15.
Okay. That sounds good.
But I say we get through what we can.
Okay, I do. Now my anxiety. Do I have a bookmark? Clips and bookmarks.
I know. I've put it like 3 times.
I have a bookmark. I'm good. I have a bookmark. Okay.
All right. So those of you who have not joined in before, what we are doing, we're doing a live reread of, or not reread. We're doing a live. Well, for us, it's a reread. A live read along of Rebecca Yarros's newest book, Onyx Storm, which is part of the Empyrean series. It starts with Fourth Wing, then there's Iron Flame, and now it's Onyx Storm. As we're doing this read, there will be spoilers 100% letting you know, not just spoilers of this book, spoilers of all 3 books. Because as we are listening to this book silently, meaning I have earphones in.
We are not breaking anybody's copyright.
So Lindsey has her headphones in. I have mine in. We will show you, like I'll show you right here. We will show you my Audible display, and we will go 1, 2, 3, go. And so you can have your own book start at the same time with ours, and we're all listening at the same level. Or if you want to read, that's fine too. So as we're doing it, as we get to different parts, you'll see that Lindsey and I are like, wait, stop. And we'll talk about what happens. And we have like these theory things. Now, the trick here, now that we're so far ahead of everybody, is
so we have to be careful not to say something that you don't know.
Right. And so I'm going to treat this as if I don't know the future. And the things that I was thinking as I was reading this stuff, I'm going to say it out loud, even though if some of
it. Me too. Because like I have a lot of thoughts.
I have a lot of thoughts
in these books.
These
chapters.
Yeah. And like, there's a couple things that I thought that I know aren't true, but I'm still going to say them because I thought they were at the time. And then there's a couple things that I don't know the answer to at all. So I'm still like, I'm going to throw them out there. But as you can see, the ticker at the bottom of the screen is to let people know where we are, what we're doing as they join in late. But yeah, we do not want to violate any copyrights or anything along those lines. Everybody should have their own copy of these books. If you want to use my Amazon link that helps me with affiliate money, you're more than welcome to. I put the link in the video description box for the entire series. And I think that's about it.
Can I just say that the way your hair is done today, it looks like you're wearing a crown, and I'm here for it.
Oh, thank you.
Like the curls look like a tiara.
It kind of does, doesn't it?
I'm living for it.
I don't know. I brushed it today. I don't know. It just went this way. Thank you, though.
Cute.
Thank you.
Like I 5 stars. No notes.
Thank you so much. But yeah, just so that you guys know, like I'm Marly Bird. This is Lindsey Martin. We are knitwear and crochet. Well, I'm a knitwear and crochet designer. She is a bag maker. We are business owners, and we love audiobooks. We love books in general.
Because I can listen to a book while I work all day
Exactly.
long.
Me too. My friends were so cute. They were like, "Did you get any work done today?" And I was like, "Bitch, please. Of course I did. I mean, I can listen to my book and work all day."
Okay, so like, I have a question. Do people look at you and go, "How do you read that much?" Because like I get that question all the time. Like I average about 120 books a year. I used to average almost 200. I used to average almost 200, like a book a day and a half. A book is a day and a half of work.
Yes.
I used to average about 200, but now that I have people in the studio that like I have to help or like doing math, I can't listen as much.
Yes.
So like I average about 100, I would say about 120 books a year. And like people look at me, they're like, "But how do you do that?" I'm like, I read all day. They're like, "Well, when do you get your work done?" I'm like, while I'm listening.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, you read audiobooks? That's not reading."
Bull crap. It's totally reading.
I'm like, I'm sorry. Did we both acquire the same information just through different mediums? How is it not reading?
Yes.
Am I being told a story?
Yeah. Yeah. Whatever. People are crazy.
I have feelings about that. Anybody who like. Also, I recently learned I think my sister sent me a reel. Maybe it was you. I don't know. I get a lot of reels because
that's how we communicate.
Because it's how we communicate. Like, "Oh, I saw this and I thought of you."
Yes.
I don't have to say that. You just know it. That the reason here's English major, teacher, literature teacher. Here we go. The reason that listening to audiobooks increases fluency and vocabulary is because the only time you read where you hear the complex nature of language with all the words is when someone reads it to you, because when you read with your eyeballs, your brain actually skips
over it.
Articles, adjectives, things like that to get the main idea of the line. So the faster you read, the less complicated the language becomes. So if you are someone who reads really quickly, you're actually reading them a basic form. Like, nothing wrong with that. But if you want to increase like a child's fluency or someone who is struggling to learn to read, if they listen to an audiobook and follow along, it is the most complex form of language to have someone read you the story. So if someone wants to come at me, I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry. No.
I'm ready to go." I love it. I love it so much. Anyways, all right, everybody.
Are we starting on chapter 10?
Chapter 10, starting at the very beginning, because we ended kind of like near the end of 9 yesterday, and so we told everybody to finish 9, and we would start at 10 today. I will show you. I finished that one.
So cute. I love it.
I finished that one.
Is it a gray or is it a purple?
It's like a purpley blue.
Is it like a denim? Like
yeah.
denim-y?
They
Okay.
call it deep sea. So yes, I'd call it like a denim-y.
Okay.
A
I really
denim.
like those two colors together.
Yeah,
And
I
what's
do
that
too.
mosaic one that you just showed? I like that.
Yeah. So this
Is
one,
that
the
crochet?
color. Yeah, they're both crochet. This one, the colors are a little bit too close together.
Yeah.
But I wanted to play with it, and I wanted to use my gold rod pins, so I thought it looked good. But
I think that it would on that one. I think if the background color was a higher contrast, the green and the
yes,
blue would be okay.
yes, I had already started using this, and so I was like, I'm just gonna use it.
No, I get it. I don't know that the green and blue are too close. I think that the hue or the saturation
yeah.
of the tan and the
Yeah.
green are too close.
Yep.
Okay.
So, anyways,
Sorry.
I finished both of those, and then I do not want to think on this one. This is what I was working on yesterday. I'm done.
Right.
So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna start knitting. So now I'm knitting.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Is it color work? Are you doing color work again?
Yeah, mosaic. You know what it is? It's because these are for game day. Like I'm playing around with what I want to do for
You're
game
playing
day.
ideas.
And mosaic is one of the most friendliest forms of color work for people, where obviously stranded color work is not hard, but it tends to scare people. Where mosaic, because you're just using one color,
right? You're just slipping stitches in mosaic.
Yeah,
right?
People like that. So I'm messing around with it. Actually, I'm messing around with the stitch that I told you I loved in the By Crafty Bestie box for I put it away.
The one that's on the red, the
aromatherapy.
Aromatherapy one.
I
loved. I'm like deeply.
I literally loved knitting that sock so much. I was
that is the sock pattern I want the most.
It was I loved knitting it so much. I've knit both socks, and now I'm adding it to this. Like I'm like, okay, I'm gonna mess around with different colors.
Because like as much as I love the color work on the other ones, and I love mosaic knitting, and I love I love a chevron.
And that's mosaic too. All of that is mosaic.
But like the first pair of socks I made Dave, which were destroyed by moths, which is a ruin. I can't talk about it still. It's been years and I still can't talk about it. Okay. Was similar to this. It was like little stair steps, but it was similar to that. And I enjoyed making those socks so much.
Yeah.
And now I can't remember what pattern it was. And that's what this reminds me of. And I'm like, oh, that's the sock. That's the one I want to make all the time.
It's not hard to do. And here's the best part. I think this is what I'm going to put this on there. If you guys are interested in all in the By Crafty Bestie box, like I just put a link.
Yeah.
I think the best part of this is the mosaic portion is when I'm using the green. Anytime I'm knitting with the blue, I'm just knitting. I don't have to slip any stitches or anything. So the only time I
hate purling.
Right? So you have to purl here. You have to purl to get this.
I'm good with that.
Yeah. But this is the only part of the whole thing that is slipped is right here between these green sections. So it's even easier than just mosaic every single row. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm telling you, I loved knitting this. I loved knitting this stitch pattern. So I'm trying it out on these. Whether this becomes game day or not, it will become a hat pattern. And I like the double.
For those of you who are watching who are like, how does Marly make all these patterns? It's because she'll make something and go, no, I don't want to make that for this event. And then she just has the pattern and
then I set it aside. Yeah, that's what literally
this is how that happens.
Here's
for
more.
Those of you who do not know.
Here's another one I put aside. I'm like, this hat literally it's to the crown. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna put it aside.
Once I get to the crown of a hat, do not bother me. I'm in it. Like I gotta finish now. Like I need to finish.
Yeah, I don't even know if I like the whole hat itself, so I'm very tempted to just rip it out.
I can't see it in the tiny little corner. You're gonna have to show me on your table.
I know. It's nothing to see. Anyways, okay, let's get started here. Everybody
say it's nothing to see. I don't believe
it's nothing to see. We are on chapter 10, and we're gonna say 1, 2, 3, go. An excerpt from Tactics. Yeah. Who's that?
Oh, I remember this chapter.
Oh, they're going to save her family. Maze. Oh, okay.
What'd you say?
I was just talking to myself.
Okay.
I was like, Maze, who's Maze? Oh, it's that dragon who has the
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I had the same thought. You're good. Sorry.
If that's not the ultimate fuck around and find out, I don't know what is.
Yeah, he's like, I'm over it. Correct.
all this. Are you...
Lindsey, where did the tornado come from?
Are we pausing?
No, not yet. Just hold it, that thought.
Okay.
Oh dear.
ma'am. You just got here. You don't need to go outside.
Whoa, poison. She said green tip. That's the poison, like the last time.
Yeah.
The walker.
Yeah. No, Hadley.
Okay, pause for a second.
Okay, hang on.
One,
1, 2.
wait, it's
3.
what? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna throw this out there because
Okay.
I have wondered about this because we've talked about her second signet.
Mhm.
Is it possible? Is it luck?
I don't
Like-
feel like she's very lucky.
Really? Because she gets out of a lot of things.
I don't feel like it's luck. I really don't.
Okay, go because this chapter's almost ending. Where'd the tornado come from?
The venom.
But the veteran said that she did the lightning. So does she control weather or just lightning?
I would assume weather based on the excerpt at the beginning of this chapter. So it said the
Okay.
greatest equalizer is the weather.
Okay,
And
I
without
get
her
you.
mother, I think it is interesting that no one knew how much power Lilith Sorrengail wielded on a daily basis because they can't get over how cold and blustery and snowy it is at Biscayeth because the protection of Lilith Sorrengail is gone.
Right.
So I also wonder if that means that Lilith Sorrengail was an equalizer.
Here's my other question. Did Lilith's dragon die with her?
Yes.
Okay.
Because remember her dragon at the end of Iron Flame, her dragon, she said, "Mom, you can't do this." And she said, "No, I've spoken to
Answer, something like that.
Something like that. I can't. Einser.
Yeah, it was it.
Einser. I knew it was an IN. I've spoken to Einser, and he's willing. It will take both of us, and we are willing to sacrifice ourselves for the flame. Like I remember, because I was like, "What about?" Because I remember saying, like in my head while I'm sobbing.
Yeah.
I was like, "What about the dragon?" And she said, "Einser knows."
Okay.
And I think that. I also think it's interesting. You have to bear with me here. I think it's interesting that the majority of dragons in third and fourth wing chose to tell their riders the truth, and the majority of dragons in first and second wing did not.
I want to know what is dividing the Empyrean. Like, we still don't really know. We don't know why some are choosing to fight, some are choosing no. Like, we don't really know because that's dragons stuff. And then, okay, so now we have this person here. All right, let's finish this chapter. Hold on.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, go. Okay, pause. What does it matter? Okay, just pausing at the start of 11.
Okay.
Why does it matter who chose her first? And the Irid, that has to be Andarna.
Mm-hmm. I think it matters who chose her first because that would be the signet who she wields first.
Oh, you think?
She said, "Is it the one who gifted you the power of the sky?"
Uh-huh.
So my guess is that she needs to know, is it Tarn that channels lightning or is it Andarna?
Okay, I mean, that's a theory. I mean, what does it matter if Tarn or Andarna gave her or picked her first? Who's to say that Andarna couldn't have given her gift first?
Because they would have, it is my contention that they knew that Andarna was a hatchling. that she wasn't even an adolescent.
Okay.
Because I think Jack Barlow was sent to kill Violet.
Absolutely.
And Andarna.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that's true. I think he was sent to do those two things. I think it was like a mission.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they knew that she was vulnerable. So they're trying to figure out, I think the Venin are trying to figure out if they can find the Irids, which is clearly iridescent, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So they can find the Irids. Then if they can find the Irids and capture them, can they force the dragons to bond with the Venin to channel that much more power? Or is it that if they strip, they can, or do Irids have a bottomless pit of power? Like Terran's power is unmatched because he's so old and so big and so great. But what if iridescents have a bottomless pit? Like, what if in the way that Venin channel from the earth and they drain everything out of the earth, what if they had an iridescent they could channel forever without killing the dragon?
Maybe.
Because the iridescent's left for a reason. I think that the Empyrean is split because half of them, I think that some of them don't believe that. I don't know if it's that they don't believe that Venin are a threat, or if they, because like fewer and fewer dragons are bonding every year.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know if some of, like, I don't know, maybe a certain color I'm not going to specify, but it doesn't rhyme with anything. If certain dens of dragons maybe wouldn't mind bonding with a Venin. Because she also says bonding with a dragon is enviable because you're given all that power for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Bonding too was unheard of. So Venin obviously believe that a dragon bonding with you is special because it's enviable. But are they envious of the power, or are they envious of the fact that they don't have to pay a price? Like
right.
Maybe Venin feel the price of the loss of their soul and they're mad that dragon riders and griffin flyers don't have to.
Maybe. So for a while there, I thought maybe General Melgrim was Venin, but his dragon is Coda. I don't think he's Venin.
I've had the thought, is Melgrim Venin? I've had that thought, but like, here's the thing. So it's telepathy isn't a lesser magic, right? Like telepathy is a signet, right? So we know that this Venin, this silver-haired Venin, can wield not only the weather but telepathy.
How the telepathy?
She's got Garrick by the throat.
Oh, I'm with you now. Okay, I got it.
Like she's holding Garrick off the ground.
Yeah.
Like essentially, she's Darth Vadering him.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
So she has more than one signet.
Yeah.
And she says, your power's tempting and all that power for myself. I also wonder, wait a second. What if she needs to know who gifted her with the sky? Because if a Venin drains a rider, they gain their signet. So she already has lightning. So she wouldn't want that power. She wants to wait until Andarna gives her power to drain that power.
Maybe. Okay. All right. Those were my questions so far.
Because she can also teleport because she was in that room with the ruby hilted dagger, and then she's not in the room.
And then she was gone.
That's 3.
She could be a walker, a distance walker.
Okay, so that would be 3. Weather, telepathy, and distance wielding. That would be 3 signets in one person.
Yeah.
And like we know that Xaden has 2 signets, and obviously Garrick does because he's supposed to be a wind worker, but he's clearly a distance wielder as well because he obviously walked that distance very quickly. So that's his second signet. Does Sloane have a second signet?
Oh, that's a very good question.
Because she's a siphon, right? Yes, because that's how they lit.
And remember, Liam
wielded ice.
And his was Farsight.
Farsight.
So he had 2 signets.
So then my guess would be that. So then Imogen has a second signet that we don't see her use because we only ever see her use memory wiping. What is Imogen's second signet?
Okay. I don't know the answer to any of these. So I don't know the answer to any of these.
Why do all the marked ones have second signets? And if the 2 dragons gives Violet 2 signets, what?
I still don't know what Violet's second signet is.
Okay, wait.
You don't think it's luck? You don't think it can be luck?
Stop. Whose mom made the stones that marked them?
Mari. Colonel Mari.
Colonel Mari. So that would have been Liam's mom.
Liam's mom and Sloane's.
And they don't know how she made them.
No.
What was her signet?
Did she have one? Because she wasn't a dragon
rider. She was a rider. She would have had to have been a rider.
How?
Because she's a colonel.
I don't know. Here's a question for you.
Because what if her dragon gifted all of the marked ones? The marking is a gift from a dragon to give them a second signet. And a Kalani, I think she has 4. I fully think she has 4.
Okay, and then this comment here, I'm not trusting anything you say because I know you're almost done with the books. I'm not trusting anything you say.
Yeah, Julia, I don't know.
Don't trust anything you say, Julia.
Friend. But like, what if because they killed all of the dragons too, right? They didn't just kill the riders. They didn't kill just Ryerson and his leadership. They killed his dragons. They killed their dragons.
Did they say that? I don't recall that ever being said.
Because what if that dragon gifted them the bond of a second dragon and they don't know it? And that's what the mark is.
I don't know. Maybe. Who's the silver lady?
Who else has a second signet? Anybody else other than a marked one?
Who is this lady, though, with the silver hair? All right, let's keep reading.
Why do they have... Here's the thing. Our paths are too intertwined. That's the line that I'm stuck at.
Who said that?
Silver-haired lady. The Tila, whatever her name is. Thessalonian? No, that's not right.
Leviticus?
Whatever. The Trelawney, that's also not it. Sorry, I am way out of it. But like...
Okay. Theophany.
Like cacophony, but with a th. Theophany. Okay, and because she keeps saying our paths are too intertwined, which makes me think you might be right. Maybe that's Aiden's mom. But then how does she get so many signets?
I don't know. All right, let's listen.
Okay, hang on.
All right, chapter 11. We're starting chapter 11.
Okay, hold on. Okay, hang on. Mine just fast forwarded to 12. Okay, ready? Chapter 11.
1, 2, 3, go.
You do not need to go out. I know you don't. Whoa! Pause.
So I think she was talking about when she was going to get Jack Barlow there.
Okay. That makes sense. Sorry.
Okay.
I just
Yep,
Sorry.
I heard it too, and I was like, no, it's got to be when she was in there, because she was in the scribe quadrant to get Jack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Happy, you do not need to go outside. You are fine. Daddy pottied you before you came. I know he did.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, go.
No, ma'am. Stop. Jesus, Antarna!
Okay, pause.
Hang on. Okay, 1, 2, 3, pause.
So, okay, this lady says, when you come with Zayden, I hope you pick me. Okay, so she's definitely up there with somebody else, and she's fighting somebody else either for authority or something, but she said for as a teacher. And then she used a different name. It wasn't Naolin, it was a different name.
Yeah. But
and then did she just say, I'll give you what you need the most? Control and knowledge?
What you want the most.
What you want the most. And then she just left.
Yeah. Yeah, she said, I'll give you what you want the most. Control and knowledge.
She said, you don't know what kind of prize you've won with Andarna. You don't think she's full of luck?
Maybe? I don't feel like this was a lucky encounter. I feel like this was... Because she said it wouldn't be any fun if I caught my prey on the first try.
Yeah.
Because, like, she could have. She clearly could have killed them. Like,
yeah.
They would have died. So, like...
Okay. All right. Let's keep going.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, go.
Don't cry. Dehydrate. You picked her. Okay, pause.
Okay.
Okay. All right. No one's distance walked in centuries. No one's lightning wielded in centuries. No one's shadow wielded in centuries. What are the other three? All of those signets are alive at once. Are the other three also gifted to other riders who are marked? Because it says, I don't wish to see it. Like one of the excerpts says, I don't wish to see a time where all 6 of those signets walk the earth again. And we now have 3.
Was one of them siphoning?
No, because Naolin was a siphon.
Oh, that's right.
Mending is rare. Is there someone other than Brennan who's a mender?
I don't think so. I don't know. I honest to God don't know what the other ones are.
I don't either. But now I feel like that, like she made a point of saying it's not happened in centuries. Mm-hmm. Lightning hasn't happened in centuries. Distance walking hasn't happened in centuries. Shadow wielding hasn't happened in centuries.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Sorry.
You're okay.
All right. Oh,
1, 2, 3, go.
Oh, shut up. Well done, Ree.
I freaking love Riddick.
I love Riddick.
And I hate Atos.
I need Atos to die bloody. I'd be fine if he exploded. Oh, shut up.
Oh.
Wait. Pause.
Okay.
Okay. Aeserai is the name that Brennan was going under.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. So what if Naolan has a new name too? And the reason that, because why would he have called him Aeserai? He would have known Brennan from his childhood. He would have recognized Brennan Sorengale as Sorengale. Why did he call him Aeserai? He was only Aeserai in Erasia to hide his identity.
But I think he was in those negotiations as Aeserai. I don't think everybody knew who he was until Atos came in and saw him. I don't think Atos was in those negotiations.
So then why would Atos call him Aeserai now instead of Sorengale?
Because maybe he's like making a point of it, like just being a jerk about it. I don't know. I mean, from what we talked about yesterday, I get it. I just don't I think
I need him to die, Marly. I need him to die.
I think Atos has a chip on his shoulder that he doesn't have as much power as he thinks he has. Whether
because he's not a writer,
right?
He's a paper pusher.
Yeah,
but he's dirty. He's slimy. I can feel it in my bones. He's slimy.
Yeah, I don't like him.
I don't like it. Okay. Sorry. All
And
right, ready?
according to Jack, no, I'm going to hold on to that one.
Yeah, that one hasn't. I think that hasn't happened yet.
Okay, I'm going to hold on to that. All right, let's
Okay.
go.
All right. 1, 2, 3, go.
I'm not a fan of King Tar either.
Yeah, he can go right to hell.
They need to return home.
Right? What home? They don't have
Yeah,
parents.
exactly. What?
Since I said so. Oh, well, there you go. Good. Let it pop. Please die. Okay, I have to take my dog outside. She won't stop staring at me. I'm going to keep listening, though.
Okay.
Come on, let's go potty.
Oh, what a dick. Yes. I love a good kiss, don't you guys? I love a good kiss. Okay, Zayden.
Okay, wait a second. Pause.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Okay.
Oh my god. Oh. Okay. Our dragons came looking for us.
Yeah, I picked that up too. And then he just said more like building an army.
So what if the Empyrean is split and the dragons know that they have to fight again amongst themselves?
Oh boy.
What if that's the storm?
What if that's why the Irids left?
Yeah. But they knew what they were doing. They came looking for us.
Yeah.
And we know that Sigale's previous writer was his grandfather, right?
Right.
Which is not supposed to happen.
Right.
Why is it not supposed to happen? Makes you crazy?
Yeah.
Doing great. Throwing my scissors in the trash can and my phone on the floor. Doing great. Our dragons came looking for us.
What if Colonel Mari's dragon knew and told them? Like you said, they planned the runes so that they would get 2 signets.
So they would know.
Yeah.
Like if it was a spell or some sort of rune or something, so that they would have the power that they needed to win against the venom.
Right. Maybe.
Because our dragons came looking for us. They knew what they were doing.
Yep. Munch on that for a little bit. Also, I don't know. I still don't know. I just don't know what her second signet is. Oh, I started. All right. 1, 2, 3, go. Why does he believe her so quickly?
He always believes her, though.
Yeah.
Can I lock the door?
Does he really mean burnout, or is he trying to use code of
Oh, I don't think it's burnout. He channeled.
There you go. I missed that the first time. Okay. I missed that the first time.
Yeah. Ugh. God, I hate her. She's also a bitch. Oh, that went well. And Darna is my big energy.
I love Andarna.
Grady's an idiot. I hate him. Wait. Pause.
Okay. Yep.
Is Heaton marked?
I don't think so. I think Heaton, they were part of the squad, and the reason I noticed is because it's one of the very first times I've ever heard of a character using they them as their pronouns in a book. So I clocked that in the first couple books.
I didn't even catch that.
Yeah.
I missed it.
Yeah.
Because unnaturally good luck.
Yeah.
Is luck a signet?
That's what I'm saying.
What if Violet has two signets, but she's blessed by the god of luck?
That's possible. That's possible. I don't know. I think is it Hedon or whatever? I think they are just like a Violet. They are not a marked one.
Okay. All right. Just someone from the squad. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was like, whoa. Okay.
Yeah,
sorry.
I think so. I could be wrong, but I think so.
Okay, that's fine. All right.
All right. 1, 2, 3. So Violet is going to talk. Violet and Imogen are going to talk to Jack to try and help Zayden because he just channeled outside of the ward.
Yeah.
Got it. Keaton.
Fuck Varish. Sorry.
Yep. Thank you.
Your death, Jack. Die. So Zayden's questioning too.
Yep.
You can lay down. I'm okay.
That would explain why Zayden probably knows the hierarchy and stuff.
Well, duh. That can be arranged. Orange peel?
Allergic to oranges.
Oh, I didn't realize he was. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Oh.
Pretty sure it's Atos because he's the worst.
So that means even Zayden wouldn't know at this point.
Yeah. You are diseased. You're an asshole.
This reminds me of Silence of the Lambs.
What?
This scene reminds me of Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah.
How does
You
he
would
know
have to remember
Justini?
it.
How does he know Justinia is her favorite scribe?
He's talking about Markham.
Oh. Okay, pause. I think we're gonna have to call it there for the live.
Okay.
I think that. Oh my gosh, there's so much to think about. Do you want to come back and start at 13 next time?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to change the picture then and say that we stopped at the end of 12. I mean, there was a lot that just happened through all of that.
Because I have a question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she said that there was one question she knew the answer to, but she was going to ask him to make sure that she wasn't being dicked with.
Yeah. Which one was it?
Which one was it? Because do you have to learn to channel, or can you just do it?
Mm-hmm.
He says if you're familiar with the flow of magic, you can do it. But then why did Theophany say you'll come to me to learn instead?
Now, to learn
instead.
what? To learn what?
Yeah. Because if you're familiar with the flow of magic and you don't need to learn to channel from the earth, then what is Theophany offering to teach her?
Right. I don't know.
And also, it occurs to me that Violet had that nightmare at not Resson, starts with an S, before they crossed the border.
I know what you're talking about.
And she was digging through a trunk to find her family, right? The picture. And they were burning. And Kat said, you have to stay. I need you. Kat would never say that to Violet.
Right. And that's what I had said.
She would say that to Marin.
Who's Marin?
And Marin would say to her, he'll choose you, go. And Violet says, I don't know why. Because they're so scared, these boys must look familiar to me because they're so small and scared. But what if they look familiar to her because she had a premonition that they would die in fire? And instead of the picture that they went and got, Marin and what's her nuts got her brothers out of the fire because they got there in time.
Like premonition, then you think? Or can she read brain? Can
she
read minds?
Or here's the thing. Is that something that Theophany sent her because she's got a signet where she can implant images that makes her like to influence her?
Like these dreams, there's a significance to them. There has to be.
Because the other guy was sending dreams too. Like the sage. Is Theophany the maven to that sage dude?
Yeah, that's a question. Okay. All right. So we ended on after 12. So we're going to start on 13. That'll be the next one. What's tomorrow? Friday?
Tomorrow's Friday.
What do you have going on tomorrow?
I will be sewing.
Okay. Maybe we could do like a really like a long session tomorrow.
Maybe. Yeah, that'll be fine. I mean, I have the girls here tomorrow, so I might have to like pause it and do things.
Yeah, no big deal. Okay. All right. Well, let's talk in the morning and then we'll just go live here and people can join in if they want or catch later.
Yeah.
All right. We would love to know your thoughts, everybody. If you have theories and stuff, no spoilers beyond this point.
No spoilers past 13.
Yeah, no spoilers past 12. But I would love to know your theories and stuff. Don't forget to smash that like button and we'll see you guys soon. See you tomorrow. Okay. Bye.